What's going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and again, like I said in my AEW review, just on a very super tight schedule for the next several days. Just with a lot of plans I have, nothing bad. Just seeing a lot of friends over the next couple days as we get into Royal Rumble weekend. Again, I'm not using a green screen for this review. I didn't have time to set it up. I'm currently exporting the finale of my Harry Potter or the Phoenix Let's Play on my other computer, so that's why I'm just going to do this like I did my AEW review last night. I'm going to recap what happened on this week's episode of SmackDown. I didn't watch SmackDown, I just watched just the highlights on YouTube. Nothing too fancy really happened anyways. So I saw, we continued on with the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic in the first round, and then we had a tag match to hype up the most likely main event of NXT TakeOver 33. We were supposed to get a cruiserweight title match on this show between Kurt Stallion and Santos Escobar, but a beatdown, I guess, delayed that. So I'm just going to briefly recap over what happened on this episode of NXT, and just based off the highlights I saw, and nothing more further. So like I said, this will be very brief, won't be too long. If you want to leave thoughts in the live chat on this episode, feel free to do so, or in the comment section afterwards, just go ahead. But this is going to be just a very quick review. Hoping to maybe get this Harry Potter video uploaded before I go to bed tonight. It's coming kind of tight, but I do have to pack up for visiting my friends tomorrow. But I will try to do a quick recap of SmackDown also tomorrow night. Because Saturday I'm not going to have any time, because I'm not going to be home most of the day Saturday. And tomorrow, of course. Sunday, of course, I'll be preparing for the Rumble. So probably either late Saturday or sometime on Sunday, I will do my Royal Rumble preview and predictions. And then, of course, we'll have some other streams coming up this coming week, because I'm taking a break from video game Let's Plays just to catch up on all this wrestling content that I want to catch up on right now. So let's roll into this and let's talk about the show really quick here. There was a two round 2 matches that took place this week for the men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The first one was MSK defeating the team of Drake Maverick and Killian Dane, which I figured would happen. Again, MSK definitely, for the highlights I've seen so far, definitely interests me with their high flying style and such. I want to hear them a little bit more on the microphone though, of course, but it definitely interests me. And we all know I'm not the biggest fan of the Drake Maverick and Killian Dane team. I think it's just weird and wonky and whatnot. And then Grizzled Young Veterans defeated Kushida and Leon Ruff, as I expected. As I said, that is still my team. That is my pick to win this Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Afterwards, we got an attack from the Ways, Austin Theory, and Johnny Gargano, as again we are looking more and more likely to be getting Johnny Gargano versus Kushida at NXT TakeOver 33. The women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, we had another round 1 match, and it was it was Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, and they defeated the team of Aaliyah and Jessie Camilla. Jessie Camilla was that one girl in the Mae Young Classic who had that nerd looking gimmick, but she's basically shed it off ever since. I'm not gonna deny it, for a while I thought at first Indy Hartwell was Jessie Camilla, and she just changed her wrestling name and her gimmick up a little bit. But nope, Jessie Camilla is still around in NXT, but just to basically fill a spot right now, as she teamed with Aaliyah, of course with Robert Stone at Aaliyah's side. But like I said, that's just a whole big flop, and we all know. But Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez did move on. So the updated bracket now, for the men, the Grizzled Young Veterans will take on the winner of the match between Undisputed Era and Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher, and MSK will take on the winner of Lucha House Party and Legado del Fantasma, which I think will most likely take place this coming Friday on 205 Live, since all 4 of those superstars are on 205 Live, and probably save the match with Undisputed Era and Breezango for next week's episode of NXT. I'm guessing we'll have to wait and see. For the women, we still have one more first round match left, and that's a match with Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon taking on Marina Shafir and Zoe Stark. Where's Jessamine Duke? And I do not know. That match might take place on 205 Live also, because they're using 205 Live as a platform, more matches for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. But we have Casey and Kaden taking on Dakota and Raquel in the semifinals for the women's, and then Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell of The Way will take on either Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon or Marina Shafir and Zoe Stark. What else happened on this show? Tyler Russ defeated some guy we never heard their name of, and it won by submission. We were supposed to have a Cruiserweight Championship match again between Santos Escobar and Kurt Stallion, but before that all could happen, Legado del Fantasma did attack Kurt Stallion, so the match was delayed till next week for that. We also had a promo of Toni Storm wanting a title match against Io Shirai, and then Shirai came out and basically said she doesn't like Toni, and then they started brawling, but then Mercedes Martinez got involved, so it turned to a little bit like a triple threat brawl with Toni Storm standing tall at the end. Again, I don't know who's going to be challenging. I mean, I'm out for any of them, but the thing is, like, it's back and forth each week. It's either one week, it's Mercedes, then the following week it's Raquel Gonzalez, then now it's Toni Storm going back and forth. It's like, I don't know, like the smooth flow as to who actually is the one really challenging for the NXT Women's Championship right now. Again, it's tough to determine, so we'll see where to go with that. Bronson Reed would then defeat Isaiah Swerve Scott. Again, why is Isaiah Swerve Scott not being used to be squashed? Like, he's in this weird heel turn transition. I don't think he's fully cemented yet, but it's pretty obvious that they've kind of slaughtered him. More like one recently, but I just can't say he's a full-on heel yet, but I don't get why they're doing that when he was, in my opinion, one of the biggest stars to enter the company during that breakout star tournament that Jordan Miles had won. So why is he now all of a sudden squashing like Bronson Reed and everybody else and just eating pins now and putting people over? I don't get that one either. But Bronson Reed wins. And then the main event was Kyle O'Reilly and Finn Balor taking on the team of Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. And the babyfaces won by submission. Afterwards, though, Pete Dunne, Lorcan, and Burch would attack Balor, but then the rest of the Undisputed Era got involved and stood at the side for Finn Balor as we go off the air. I know it was NXT. Again, I don't really have a grade for it. Again, I didn't really watch it, but I just want to come up here and do a quick recap of it. Tyler stopped by to say hello. What's up, Tyler? He says AEW is better than NXT. Definitely is right now, for sure. Of course, also now apparently NBC Sports got sold to USA or something like that, so there's a chance that NXT may be moving, which if it does, it may be a blessing in disguise for NXT, because again, they've lost this war a long time ago to AEW. So those shows deserve their own night. One, it'll help boost ratings for AEW, and two, as they should be getting over millions of viewers by this point, and two, NXT at least could get on a track to start to improve again. But yep, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, just a quick recap. Again, I'm exporting the last part of my Harry Potter Let's Play for Order of the Phoenix, and again, I announced in that I'm going to take a brief break from video games, and next week after the Rumble, I'm going to knock out all these wrestling videos and make the graphics for them. Takeover 33 card predictions. Besides my live reviews, I want to do the rest of my 2020 best and worst for WWE, and want to do a video for AEW as well. I also have a topic video I want to do really quick also, and see what you guys think of this idea. Well, ideas that I have for a possible WrestleMania match. And then once I get all that caught up, and also, I'm not going to do any videos of them yet, but I'm going to try to get the remaining of my custom baseball players retired, as I'm almost done getting all of those retired. So until I get all of that stuff caught up, I'm going to take a brief break from video games after I I get this Harry Potter Let's Play uploaded. But of course, when I do resume, I will be doing Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. That will be my next game I do for my video game Let's Plays. But yep, guys, that's going to do it. Again, just a quick recap of what happened on NXT, so no great. So what are your thoughts on NXT this week? What are your thoughts on the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic for the men and the women? Who the heck do you think is going to be challenging Io Shirai for a women's championship at TakeOver 33? Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe or comment to my channel. And follow me on Twitter at DemandAirboy93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace out, everybody.